Cappucino, tunnel visit. Nino Cappucino, tunnel visit, money. Nino Cappucino, tunnel visit, money, Nino Cappucino.
Yo, what it do, TV land? What it do, what it do, what it do, TV land? What it do, man? Top of the noon to you, man. Top of the noon, that is, man. It's your favorite host, CEO Nino Cappucino, AK Bunny Hunter BJ the Breezan, man, in the building. For sure in the building, man. Hey, y'all see what the top title say today? You see what the top title say today, man? Question mark. What is a black man? What is a black man? And is there heaven or hell for gangsters? Is there heaven or hell for gangsters? What is a black man? And is there heaven or hell for gangsters? Let's go, man. It's Freestyle Wednesday, man. I am in the building. Your favorite host, man, CEO Nino Cappucino. As always, man, bring you that WATTS Watch Satellite News, man, in conjunction with ROE 2024, man. Push that like, share, subscribe button somewhere around here. And tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend. Hey, man, it's going down. Get your raincoats and your umbrella, because I'm about to make it rain on you, Jack. As Maxie Priest would say, man, 2 Trill West. I'm about to make it rain on you, man, with some of that brain food, man. Put you in a mental state of mind, man. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to answer questions. I'm going to ask questions. I'm going to answer questions. We're going to talk about it. We just going to freestyle dialogue today, you guys. So I'm going to try to get to everybody I can. But keep in mind, I'm on 5 different lives. Y'all know how I do my shows. When I do my shows, I do it differently. I'm on 5 different lives, man, in 5 different states, 5 different channels. It's going down. Ask your questions. Keep them small. I'm going to try to get to as much as I can, man, as many questions as I can, you guys. Please forgive me if I don't get to your question, if I don't see your question, because I'm looking at so many different screens, man, and I'm multitasking. But I shall get back at you, man. If I don't, just know, man, I know you're here. I see you, man, you're here. If you're watching me right now, you're listening to me right now at this moment, you know what that means? I mean, the power above, man, God himself, the power, the only power. He blew breath in our body, his and hers. Kings and queens across the globe, the universe, man. Not just your hood, not just state to state, the globe, universal, man. He woke us up this morning, giving us all that chance, a chance to go get it. I don't know about you, I don't know about her, but I'm going to get it. Take your chance to go get it, man. Win, whatever it is, man. Whether school, work, not play. It's got to be something sincere, man, where it's productive. Go get it, man. Get out and go get it, man. Get up and get yours, man. That's Outkast would say, man. I'll be right back at you, baby. Let's go. Chat box, what it do? Jason Gender is in the building. I see you, Jason. What's up, Jay? I see you, JJ. That chat box better light up. Let's go.
It's all champagne, nigga. You can make it all.
Rest in peace to KD, man. Rest in peace to KD for that one, man. My ex-artist, KD, man, ripped the shit out that Trees Act, man. R.I.P. KD, man, the restless hustler in the building. Mr. Cross, what it do? Kevin Cross, what it do? What it do, Kevin Cross? Yes, sir. Hey, listen, man. So, yeah. Let's jump right on into this damn thing, man, because, you know, it just leads me to curiosity, man. Each and every day that we wake up as a black man, as a, you know, Asiatic man, why are we so up against it? Don't forget your Nutri-Lights, man. Your alkaline and your lemons, baby. Always keep them lemons and your fruits and your water. So, yeah, you guys, TV land, let's go. Let's talk about it. Let's jump right into it and talk about it, man. First subject on here, we're going to talk about what is a black man. Then we're going to slide on, ease on down the road, man. And we're going to talk about, is there a heaven or a hell for gangsters? For all my gangsters out there, all the killers and all the radical niggas, just the baddest niggas in the world. Is there a heaven or a hell, man? We're going to talk about it. Ron Don, what it do, relative? Thanks for joining, man. Thanks for joining. Ready? TDE is in the building, man. TDE is in the building. So listen. What is a black man? You know, from the time that black men are born, we're hated. We come out the seed. From the minute we come out the seed, we're hated. We're hated by the world. We're hated by our own women. We're hated by the functions of things of reality. We're just hated. So we're up against it from the time that we're born as a black man. So imagine the things that we go through as a black man from start to finish, right? Now, how is it that there's a Black History Month in February, which I don't know what the hell that means for the life of me. They can't even explain what is Black history for us, because Black history is all year round, damn it, for us. You can't stop giving us our credit when it comes down to the African culture. There is no such thing as comparison. There's no such thing as comparison other races, other cultures. There is no comparison. Certain cultures did their things, from the Indians to the Mexicans to the Spaniards, you know what I mean, to the Russians, to the Germans. Everybody did their thing. So there is no comparison. But when it comes down to this African culture, the Asiatic black men, there ain't no comparison, man. We've been in this shit from the Rudy Tooty, man, at the beginning of the time, man, since the Power B came down and established Adam, dumbass, man. And Adam conflicted that damn, that curse of sin on us and conflicted all this pain on us and conflicted all the shit that we got to go through because this stupid ass want to go there. Excuse my French. I know I'm speaking biblical, but I'm cursing at the same time. So excuse my French. But he want to take his lame butt over there, man. Feel me? And allow that serpent to manipulate him, capitalize off the situation, and go in the wrong direction and take that forbidden fruit, man. It didn't say specifically what kind of fruit. You know, they say the apple, but it says the forbidden fruit. It say the forbidden tree. God say the forbidden tree. You know, don't touch the forbidden tree. You know, you can go over there and touch the tree of knowledge all day long, but do not touch that forbidden tree, man, for its sake. So he go do it anyway. And now look at us. We as the black man, and I'm specifically speaking on the black man right now because I have to touch bases with my people, my kind, my folks, because we fucked up. And it's just getting worse and worse and worse. And it don't seem like there's any form of change or any form of it getting a little good. It just seems like it gets worse and worse every damn day, man. So I ask myself, when they say black man, because black is, you know, it's a color. It's just like a black dot. Then what are we? What are we? What substance are we to earth now, man? Fellas, I'm asking my fellas out there, TV land, chat box. Derek Miley, what it do, Derek? What it do, Derek? I see you. So fellas out there in TV land, I'm asking, what are we now? What type of substance, what type of, you know, meaning, what type of strength and stability are we now to life and to the world, to ourselves, to our families? When the black man killed the black man is the reason why the black man is going into fucking distinct. We're the very reason why we're about to be indistinct, man. The black man. So what is a black man, TV land? Ask yourself. It's like, when do we snap out of it to be able to think and realize, hold on, man, we have the power and we have the power within, but we constantly destroy our power because we use our own power against us. We use our own power within against us. We are our own worstest enemy, us. When we don't battle against the real enemy that sets all these plans and directions to destroy us, the real enemy that, you know, sets back and put everything in pen and paper and monopolize and capitalize off of it. And we come in and we do the work. We do all the due diligence and do all the dirty work for the plan. How is that, man? I mean, how is it that my people out there, man, my bros, my kings, my ninjas, you niggas can't wake up and really realize and see, bro, where the hell this shit has led us? For 6 decades, practically 60 years, man, from the last of those 70s that left us in unification where, you know, you can walk down the street and see another brother like, what's up, my bro? What's up, homie? And the nigga speak to you. a brother to speak to you, or give you the black power sign, or the fist to the chest shot. You know what I mean? Yeah, these are olden days and golden days, but still these are the days that existed then that still exist today. So we were left with that last of that unification in the 70s. The last of where we were unified, we come together, and we was a force to be reckoned with. To where now, man, it's 6 decades, bro. 6 decades. Within that 6 decades, we're talking about 4 to 5 different generations that has unfolded within that 6-decade measurement, man. 4 to 5 decades. 6 decades, 4 to 5 different generations have unfolded within those decades, bro. And out of those 4 to 5 generations who were black men, who were born into the world as black men, not Chicanos, not Mexicans, not Paisas, not Puerto Ricans, not Cubanos, not Nigerians, black men in America, that is, who were born into the shit, man. From day one, we became indistinct. We became indestructive. You didn't even know your own destiny until you reached a certain age, that it was destined for you to destroy the next black man, the next individual that looks like you. And I'm speaking from a standpoint of experience, not hypocritical, experience. A black man who was once on that same path, willing and able to destroy another black man who looks like me, similar to me, in the same black person's skin that I have, man. Mentally fucked up. But I thank God for growth. I thank God for change. I thank God for the stability and being the great leader that I am within myself, that I was able to make those adjustments and those changes on my own, myself, without anyone's direction or someone forcing me or telling me I had to, but myself, because I self-recognize within my own recognition that, hold on, man, you way bigger than that. You smarter than that. You sharper than that. What are you doing? Why are you devoting your life to something so negative, something that is so destructive, genocide, when you have the power to lead your very same people to something positive, something great? So it's like, when do we all flip, man? When do we all flip the script and get on that page and get on that level of growth, man? When do we all understand and realize the power within as a black man? That, yeah, man, I was born with this power. I was born to be someone significant. We all have choices, especially when you have the mental choice to be able to understand, perceive, see, look, hear. I'm not talking about someone who's mentally ill or mentally retarded or unstable, but those who are stable enough, who can make a choice. You have a choice, man. We all do. So those who choose to be on the block, those who choose to be on the corner, those who choose to be in front of the liquor store, those who choose to walk around with a styrofoam cup in your hand, those who choose to use the hard fucking drugs. Do you understand what I just said? Those are all choices. They're a category of choices, not a must do this, you must do this, you got to do this. Then again, some of you dumbs are in a situation where you peer pressure, you're trying to prove something, you want to prove something, it doesn't become a choice. Now it is a force because it's forced upon you through peers. The niggas who's with you tell you this is the cool shit to do. This is the shit, man. I'm telling you, homie, this is the shit. This is what's on. This is what's happening. Instead of you having a mindset to say, wait a minute. So if I drink this, if I shoot this in my arm, if I sniff this, I'm gonna be all messed up. Chances are I might fall out and pass out. Then you niggas gonna take your phones out, laugh at me, take pictures of me, videotape, and then post the shit online. But you say you my friends, you my homies. But this is the shit to do? No, youngin. You gotta be able to be smart enough to have the right mindset and the right frame of mind to say, hell to the knees off. As we said in the Reagan economic days, man, just say no to drugs, baby. Hell no. So I don't understand how hard that is for a lot of yous to be able to just say no or take your situation to a different direction, man. Oh, shit, I ain't even mean to wave with that nigga. Wrong wave over there, man. I thought that was a solid young nigga with some sense. Just like the rest of you stupid, dumb niggas out here don't want nothing, man. Anywho, man, listen. So it's like, when do we take the time to realize these things, to make the adjustments for changes? It's a question. It's a question that I'm going to be right back at you. And we're going to continue this topic and subject on here, man. What is a black man? It's your favorite host in the building, CEO Nino Cappucino, a.k.a. Bonnie Hunter BJ, the Breezan, man. Go push that like, share, subscribe button right now, man. Go push that button, man, so that you will be notified every time I hit this airwave, man. Let's go, man. What it do in that chat box? Chat box. Let me see who got a question over here in the chat box, man. Anybody got a question? Joe Dirt, what it do, Joe Dirt? Joe Dirt said there are 60 million black men in America, more than a lot of countries. We have to use that leverage. We have to. Did you hear what Joe Dirt just said, man? He gave you a statistic number, man. There's over 60 million black men in America, man. 60 million, man. Who knows? Who can tell me the number one, the biggest state with the most black people in it? The most, I hate saying that word, black people. Why do they call us black people? Africans, man. African Americans, Asiatics. Which state has the most blacks in it, man? Tell me right now, man. Is that Diamond Red? Diamond Red, what it do, boy? I heard you was home. GW? Nigga, this Funky 6, nigga. This Funky 6, nigga. Ain't nothing changed, Red. My nigga Diamond Red, boy. We used to be kids, nigga, having a ball, man, having a great time, man, with our little cliques. I was the shot caller in the head, Huncho, and the fucking founder of Funky 6, man. 114 Funky 6, man. And Diamond Red was GW, baby. GW, man. Yeah, they told me he was home, Red. What's up, boy? Yeah, man. So look, man, Joe Dirt. That was a good statement right there, Joe Dirt. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's all a dream. Now I'm taking pictures in the magazines. Yeah, man. So my folks, ask yourself, when do this shit stop? When do we make the adjustments of change, man, and come together and can join as a black man? It's just crazy, bro. You know, each and every day in life, now that I walk a different path in my life, I look at my peoples differently. I look at my own black brothers differently, as opposed to the hatred that I once carried in my life, the anger that I once carried in my heart and my soul, the volatile destruction that I once carried in my heart and my soul. When I look back on them days and them nights and them times, and I look back on it, when I self-think, you know, I sit back and I self-think a lot, you know. I soul search within myself a lot. You know, I self-correct myself so much because it's so much of me that want to be able to do right and be right within myself, so that I know if I'm right with myself, then it's easier for me to be right with others and around others or other situations, should I say, if I'm explaining that right. Because like I said, man, you know, when I stepped in this Hollywood circle, bro, I could have been successful. I could have been made my 5 or 10, 20 million by now. Could have been made it. The hell with just making a meal or two here or there, or going a few years to be able to make, you know, some capital here and capital there. But at the same token, they stagnating me because of my own self. I was my worstest enemy because I wasn't using this. I wasn't using the power within. I was using this, the volatile, destructive, the anger, the violence, the shit that I knew that protected me, and I knew they worked because it worked in the streets. However, when I transformed that shit into the corporate world, it wasn't something that was working for me. It was destroying me. It was stopping me from the opportunities that was there because the doors was open. Certain doors was open. I kicked in a lot of big doors, man. A lot of big doors I kicked in, and I was there. And just as I got there, played myself out of pocket with this, my temperament, you know? So I look back on my own strengths and my own growths, and I know how far I've come and what I've accomplished. So when I try to sit back and I try to share these experiences and share with others, because there's a lot of cats out there just like myself that walk the same shoes, similarity, not the same, but the similarity shoes that I walk, whether it was Keyways or Damus, Bloods, Crips, gangsters, pimps, hustlers, niggas in the streets. It's individuals that walk the same similarity shoes They wore the same similarity shoes I wore. I wear a size 10. There's niggas out there got a size 10 foot. There's niggas out there got a size 11, 12, 12 and a half, 13, 9, 8, a 7. But they walked them shoes. They fulfilled them shoes. They did they shits. So now it's like we got sons, grandsons. Some has great-grandsons, nieces, nephews that are venturing into the world now. Why is it that we can't come to the sense of nothing else to understand that, okay, we effed up. We did things in our life that's in our past that we'll never get back. We'll never be able to go backwards and revamp none in the past that we've done. We'll never be able to go back and say, okay, I'm going to start this over and do this all over again. You can only move forward and make the adjustments to make everything better today and make yourself relevant today. Period. So why is it that we can't make those choices as Black men? Why is it that we can't make the choice to start getting back into the cause of communicating with one another and teaching our own? Why is it that we allow hip-hop, first hip-hop snatched it from us. First hip-hop robbed us. I mean, they robbed us, just straight out raped us. And when they raped us and robbed us, you know what they did, Black men? And yeah, I know a lot of you ain't gonna like this statement I'm finna put out there, but I don't give a shits who don't like it and who like it, because this is my show. It's uncut, raw, riveting, for the people, by the people, to the people. And I'm your favorite damn host, man, CEO Nino Cappucino. But you know what has happened to us Black men? And a lot of us understand it. A lot of us ain't ignorant. We ain't blind to the fact of what's going on. We know what happened. It's just, it ain't a lot of us to be able to speak it or push the line enough to the point where we can turn it all back around. But we have been straight up, man, identification jacked. They took our whole freaking identification, our style, our walk, our looks, smell good. We didn't taught the world how to dress. We didn't taught other cultures how to dress. I ain't gonna go so far to start name calling and dropping names on cultures, but you some bitches know how y'all used to dress. Y'all know how y'all used to look around here. We didn't taught individuals, you know, from the food subjects to soul food, our ingredients, just everything. And don't get me wrong, every culture had their own different things within their cultures. This is why I said, for me, it's okay that we're in a new world, it's a new millennium, and our kids decide to, you know, branch certain things that, you know, the cultures before them and the generations before them, they decide to do certain things differently. Okay, that's cool. But when y'all start really violating the culture and F up our culture to the point where we have no longer have no identification as a Black man, we can't be identified now as a minority. We're not even on the totem pole. That's bad. And our kids destroyed that shit when they allowed that N-word to be ran with. So now they took our identification. They want to act like us, talk like us, squabble like us. I mean, just the whole yard, man. And that's a variety of cultures because we've been identified. We've been ID jacked, bro. They have literally just came in and just snatched our whole identification, man. From head to toe. Head to toe, man. Snatched our whole identification, bro. And I'm going to give you a prime example right quick. Prime example. What's up with that chat box, man, over there? I see you, Mr. Lowry. Or is that Sour? What it do, Sour? What it do, man? Yeah, welcome. What's joining us? So listen, man, real quick so I can jump into heaven and hell. So just to give you a quick example, what I mean by I say they robbed us for identification. They ID jacked us. Now it's like the Black woman hate us, can't stand us. She can't even stand the weakness of the Black man. That's because a lot of you niggas is weak. You're not carrying the strength you're supposed to carry. You're not carrying the torch as an alpha male and being the alpha male that you're supposed to be. A lot of you niggas are now full-fledged heterosexuals, and to each his own. Whatever your sexual preferences is behind closed doors, whatever you like is what you like. Can't nobody change that. But wrong is wrong. And if it's against the grain of the Bible from a biblical standpoint, then that's something you got to deal with as well, man. You got to deal with that with him. You ain't got to deal with it so much as human. So again, that's your choice. We all have choices. But it's like, bro, when do we stand fast and stand the grounds as being real men and real fathers, bro, and protecting our little ones, our sons, the babies that's growing up, the babies who don't know better, but now the world, society is telling us that our babies can make their own gender decisions. You know why this is? Because you stupid ass, excuse my French, you sorry, low life, weak-minded ass ninjas out there who supposed to be men, who are walking around in men's shoes, but ain't men. You're not fulfilling those shoes as men. We weak. We have dropped the motherfucking pole of protection to protect our own, protect our women, protect our households. So therefore, how can you expect a woman to respect you when you don't even respect your damn self? Nigga, you don't respect yourself. You won't go to the doctor to get checkups. You won't make sure that you checking in your physical attributes when you're fucking everything moving out here and you're doing that raw. So you see the mentality that we carry, the things that we think on. You think the worst of the worst is when it come down to what's righteous and what's good. You think the worst of that. So when do we wake up, black man? When do we wake up? Ask yourself, what is a black man, man? What is a black man? I'll be back right at you, man, after this break. I'll be right back at you. And we're going to jump into next topic on hand. Because I want to know, is there a heaven or hell for gangsters? Before my closing of this subject today, I want to know, is there a heaven or hell for gangsters? But my black men out there need to wake up, bro. We need to wake up. I consider myself as one of the worst of the worstest who's still around, who come up in that era, come up in that second generation, man, with some of the worstest niggas. I mean, some of the most worstest volatile ninjas, man. Some are still alive right now today who made the adjustments to change, that went on to live their lives. And I'm proud of my homies. Crips and Bloods, cats that I know. Some are dead. The most are still in prison, man. 25, 30 years to 35 to 40 years under their belt, man. So to be still here amongst the living, bro, ain't nothing but a sweet blessing for me, man. A straight up natural blessing that I appreciate gratefully from God. Nobody else but him. God, man. It's your favorite host, Nino Cappucino. I'll be right back at you. Let's go, chat box. What it do up in that chat box, man? Yeah. Mike Lee, what it do, Mike Lee? Trayvon Powell, what's up? Trayvon Powell in the building. Boss Chick Angel with them peblos like Angel, low bottoms. Yeah. So TV Land, let's talk about it. To all my gangsters out there in the world, all the killers, jackers, robbers, thieves, whatever you want to categorize yourself as, is there a heaven or a hell when you're a gangster? Is there such a place called heaven or hell when you choose to walk that path, live that life, that entire lifestyle, all the way to your destruction of death? Is there a heaven or a hell? That's the question on hand. Me personally, I think they're both. They both exist, and I know they exist. We're living in one of them now. We're living in the flesh of hell. We're just not burning in the eternal fire, but we damn sure in the pits of it. We're living in the pits of hell right now here on earth because of the things that we have to go through, the punishments that were stricken on us, man, and passed down on us from thousands and thousands of years ago. The singing, sickness, diseases, things of that nature, man, that contracts death on mankind, period. There's definitely heaven and a hell, and we're living in it. We're living in hell. So now the question is, what's after this? What's the aftermath? What's on the other side? Are you curious to find out? And from what I've told and what I've been taught, the only way we're going to find that out is being spiritually intact within self. When it comes down to that, that's all the choice that one has to make within self. Your wife can't do it for you. Your woman can't do it for you. Your sister can't do it for you. Your brother can't do it for you. Self has to make that choice. Only self. And that means we have to be spiritually intact with the power within, because he's the one going to push the last buttons, man. He's going to push the last final buttons. So this is what leads me to the question as to, is there a heaven or hell for gangsters, man? Ain't that something? So for a lot of yous out there, man, think about it when you're out there on your gangster tip. Your subconscious mind kicks in, if you have one, because I know once upon a time I didn't have one. I didn't have a positive subconscious mind where I had it. Let me rephrase that. I had it because the mind is broken into 14 senses, first and foremost. The brain here. Your brain has 14 senses in it. 7 negative, 7 positive. That's why you see the angel and the devil pops up on the shoulder, the man in the red suit and the man in the white suit. Well, those are your subconscious. Those are the 7 senses of your subconscious mind that are working. Only one overpowers the other. You can't overrule negativity with positives and expect both of them to work. It doesn't work like that. Either the positive is going to overrule the negative, or the negative is going to overrule the positive at that moment. This is why they're called 7 senses. This is why they're broken down into 14 senses. 7 negative, 7 positive. For example, you have laughter, good. Then you have evil, bad, envy. These are some of the senses, man. So with those 7 senses, you only can control one within self, and that's either positive or negative. So when we decide to go do bad, do wrong, that's because we're allowing those 7 senses to kick in, and we're allowing those 7 senses to take nothing but total control and overpower anything within the positive structure that we have in those 7 senses of positive manner. We're not utilizing none of them. So this is where sorrow comes in, emotions, forgiveness. We're not utilizing none of those senses at all, period. So once again, you have to ask yourself these questions. What is a black man? And is there a heaven and hell for gangsters? And last but not least, before my closing, man, the worst of all worst is when it came down to the black man losing the black woman, where the black woman no longer respect the black man as her black king, the provider, the leader of the household. I don't need no nigga. I don't need no man. I'm the leader of the household. And that's because the government stepped in and literally put a plan in place for her to be just that, for her to grow up, for her to grow in these generations to come and become the breadwinner and the lead of the household. Why y'all think this shit is switched all around so much how it is, man? Niggas are the hoes, and the hoes are the niggas now. Women are trying to act harder and defensive than men. And niggas are more feminine and bitchy than ever. So sharing this on my closing, and why I say this, I had a little Mexican girl had the nerve to push up on me 4 days ago. Man, I wish she was a dude that did some shit like that to me at that moment in time. I wish she was a dude. But this was a Mexican girl, right? A Mexican girl at that, a Mexican. And coming from the era I come from, that shit didn't happen. It didn't exist to us. I'm sorry to tell y'all, new millenniums and you new Chicanos or you new wave Mexicans that be on here boasting and bragging on the internet, talking that shit, man. Like, niggas just rule us and run over the blacks or whatnot, man. Anywho, this little girl couldn't have been nowhere between 18, and I'm going to give her 20 years old at the most. Fat ass at that. Fat, chubby ass in the gym trying to work out with some tight shit on, thinking she's so sexy and cute. Fat ass, man. Anywho's, I'm minding my business in my own world, doing what I do when I go in and I train. I be in my own world. Individuals that know me might walk up, speak to me. I speak, keep on, but I don't hold conversations because I'm solely concentrating on mind, body, and soul, and doing what I got to do. I got a 2-hour regimen I'm in here. I come in here, I do my 2 hours specifically. I don't come in here to lollygag. So I'm over here doing my dips, and I got the automatic bar where I'm going to do my top nest. Excuse me, I'm gonna do top nest, lower nest, then I'm gonna do traps, shoulders. So I'm going back and forth. I'm warming up, doing my dips. I'm going back to the machine. As I'm at the dip, I'm on my last of my warm up so I can start my routine. This heifer just push up on me like a nigga. Hey, excuse me, hey. And she doing her hand gesture like this. You, and I'm looking at the youngster like, what's happening? She say, how many you got left right here? I said, oh, this is my last one, Shorty. You can have, you want the dip bar? She said, no. Well, what do you got left over there? I said, I'm just starting. I said, I'm just starting my. I said, wait a minute. First of all, watch how you talking to me. You talking to me with too much aggression in your voice, and you're a female. Watch how you talking to me. Well, fuck all that. How many you got over here? Because I want to use this machine, and you over here, you over there, you over here. I said, woman, this is what I do every time. I said, first of all, hold on, man. You a female, and you coming up on me and pushing up on me like you smashed on me, like you finna take some. She told me, well, if you ain't finna use this machine over here, I am gonna take it. Watch me. I go, what? You gonna take what? So she marched her ass over that. She was gonna take it, right? So I jump up off the dip bar. I'm walking right on behind her a little couple steps, you know, letting her mosey her way over there. So instead of her going to it, because she looked to see me behind her, she busts a left. Yeah. Now she gonna run her ass straight to the desk and tell the other people, which is happen to be all Spanish, because you know who run these facilities, all Mexicans. So she go tell one of her people. So I'm sitting there watching her body language, tell the youngin. Now these is youngins in here working. No, and the employees ain't nowhere in between 25, the most at 30. So they're not really mentally stable either, because they from this new era. So how they gonna really take this situation and deal with it where it don't become biracial or racial? But this is what the kickoff was. Before she went to go talk to dude, this is what she said to me when she spent off and said she'd take it from me. I said, you gonna take what? I said, homegirl, your dude in here, your husband in here, your man or your boyfriend in here, he in here somewhere right now. Go get your dude to come talk to me. She said, what? I will. I go get a nigga. I get a nigga to come holler at you right now. I go, you go get a what? She said that N-word to me. Oh man, shit had me hot. If she would have been a Mexican dude, I'd have firecracker her ass. Don't give a fuck about who don't like what I just said. It's the truth, because I'm not finna sit here and allow you Mexicans to call me nigga or what's up, my nigga. I ain't your nigga. You don't want me calling you Mexican. You don't want me calling you border brother. You don't want me calling you beaner, because these were the derogatory negative things we used to call them back in the days when they disrespected us and called us mayates. I didn't grow up with Mexicans. I grew up fighting against Chicanos, Serenos, Southsiders. So I can't get used to this new millennium shit of Mexicans running around here calling about nigga. And I'm talking about Guatemala Mexicans. I'm talking about niggas all the way from goddamn Colombia talking about nigger. What's up, nigga, 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 nigga. Man, that shit irks me, bro. But this that new millennium shit to the kids that open up their gateway and allow it to happen. And I think that's the most effed up thing we could have ever gave up in our life, bro, was gave up our identification, man. Completely, to the point where we allow other cultures to disrespect us to the manner of calling us niggas. Because all of us ain't with it, bro. All of us black men in the world, Spanish people, Mexican people, even my people that follow me, the Spanish and Mexicans. I mean, no disrespect to you guys. I'm just telling facts and truth. And it kills me how the Mexicans get on here and brag and boast and be talking big shit on these platforms. And a lot of shit I just kick back. I ain't said nothing about it. And I haven't been in the position yet to be on certain platforms to be able to rebuttal and give my opinion back in return, because I come from that era. I come from that era. They talking. But it's crazy, bro, how we gave up our identification, man, as the black man. So this is why I ask myself, what the hell is a black man? We don't even know our damn self no more. We don't respect ourselves. We don't like ourselves. We hate ourselves. And we kill the next nigga that looks like you or similar to you. So what is a black man, man? On that note, man, I'm your host, Nino Cappucino. You just been slapped and been buzzed by lightning, man. Stay tuned for my closing. Don't go nowhere. What it do, chat box? What it do in that chat box? Anybody got a question before I rise up out of here, man? Think I got something to say. Joe Dirt, what you say? For those who are truly evil, I don't care about gangsters or evil, man. Ike Love, what's up, Ike Love? I see you. Ike Love is in the building. What it do, Ike? Ike. Yes. Yeah, man, for everybody that tapped in, man, everybody tapped in for the subject, man, on hand. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate everybody. On that note, hey, listen, you can't get mad at us over here, man, because in the W, we always talk to survive, man. We always talk to survive over here in the W, man. Feel me? You can't be mad at us. And whatever you do out there, my people, you know my slogan, you know my motto. Please, man, don't drink and drive. Don't drink and drive, man. And leave them hardcore drugs alone. Don't drink and drive. On that note, I'm out here. Let's go.